Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective tarot for today. Today is Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss, right? We love that for you. We want some of it to fit. Some of it fitting is amazing. Whatever does not, leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. If you're not feeling it in your bones, it's not for you. And that's okay. I was just watching one of my favorite readers, and she's like, oh, this, that, and the other. And I just automatically was like, well, that's not even me. I think when you first start watching tarot and oracle, you I went through this. You literally think everything's about you and everything is for you. And as you go along, you discern, right? You realize like I don't think that like I don't know that anybody's trying to stalk me. I don't know that anybody, hit a pew pew underneath the front seat of my vehicle. Like that's not for me. And you realize like yeah, probably not for me, probably for someone else. And it's okay. Just leave it there for someone else. Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Berthelman. You can find this at intuitiveintention.com. You can find this, My Intuitive Intention, in his Etsy shop. And then he also sells his decks on in the TikTok shop. Okay. Yeah, I think everybody goes through that. I mean, maybe not. Maybe some people, maybe some people don't go through that, but I know I went through it. Like I literally thought everything was for me. When they're like, "Oh, you have a female family member that's, trying to pew 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 you." Like I believed it. And then later on I'm thinking, "Okay, do I know that to be true?" No. Do I know of anybody trying to? No. So is it true? Probably not. No. And the thing is whatever's going behind the scenes that I don't see and I don't have intuitive guidance for, I don't get psychic downloads for it. I have no idea. So why would I even want to guess about it? People that are no longer in my life, I have no idea how they feel about me. I don't want to be tied to them. I don't want to know how they feel about me every second of the day. Like that's a good thing. So if somebody does hate me, if somebody does have it out for me, I don't care. I don't know. And it makes me happier, right? Not knowing? Shit, I think of all the things I do know about. Excuse me? Like, I already know enough. I know enough. I don't need to know anymore. I'm good. We got two on the table, one major arcana. Still cat hair everywhere. I gotta clean this table. I haven't cleaned it in weeks. And by clean it, I mean just dust it. Lift everything off of it and dust it. That's probably why I'm sneezing all the time. Three on the table, one major. Four on the table, one major. That was interesting. That was literally the last card, and I was going to put it down, and I hit it, and it flipped. We're taking it. I almost got into it with another coworker at work. I mean, I did kind of get into it with him at work. I don't understand people. Mind your own business. Come to work, do your job, do what they tell you, and go home. You get paid. You get paid. It's fine. It'll be fine. And I actually like this person, but I don't understand. I really don't understand. He made a comment to me in the morning about how yesterday I was on the picking side in our department, and he said, "Oh, you're unpacking today, and you should be." because you were picking yesterday. And the way he said it was like everybody, I don't know, like the way he said it, it was almost like he has a stake in where every single person is in the department on any given day. It made me feel icky on the inside. And I called him out on it later because he was picking yesterday, right? So we were both in packing today. And then they moved him to picking, and he picked most of the day. And I had to go relieve the girl next to him for her break. And I looked at him and I said, "Oh, picking 2 days in a row?" And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, what you said to me earlier was so absolutely rude. I'm like, it's none of your business where anybody is at any given moment of the day. I just, and he got all offended with me. He got all offended with me. I could tell. He was mad at me. For calling him out on his BS. And I stopped talking to him. I stopped acknowledging him. And later on, I went to relieve him. I had to relieve him for his lunch. And he's like, "You were just joking around earlier, weren't you?" And when he said that, I knew. He was going to run to HR. He's going to say something stupid. He's going to be like, "Oh, she was mean to me. She was mean to me." This is a 30-year-old man, by the way. Man. I use the term loosely. And someone I usually consider a friend, but when he acts like that, I can't. Like, you're a 5-year-old child. Like, you're not a man. And sadly, he acts like that more often than not. It drives me nuts. So I was just like, you know what, Kim? Let it go. They're going to HR and trying to explain what happened, and then having them look at you like you're the crazy one, because they always believe the man. And they always believe the person that accuses the other person anyway. So what's the point? Seriously, what's the point? So I was like, yeah, it's just, yeah. I didn't say I was kidding, but I said, mind your business. I literally said that to him. I said, just mind your business. It's that easy. Like, you're so worried about where I am, but then you go and you pick 2 days in a row, but that's okay, right? Because it's you. Exceptions for you. But if I was the one that she pulled over there to pick and he was stuck in packing, he would have been like, and the thing is I don't even feel like that. I don't care. I don't care that she pulled him to picking for 2 days in a row. Who cares? I come in. I have 2 bosses, okay? The one that's there in the morning, the one that comes in like 2-3 hours later. They tell me where to go. They tell me what to do. And I do it because I get paid $20-something an hour. $30-something an hour when I'm doing OT. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to work for 10 hours. And then I'm going to go home and live my life. Because my life doesn't revolve around that place. Not usually. Unless I have a story to tell you guys. Other than that. We got 5 on the table, 2 major. And there, a lot of the people are like that in our department. Like, very, like, watching everything, watching everybody, having a comment for everything, just come to work and do your job and go home. It's work. Yes, yes, there are people there that I consider like my extended family and I love them to death. Obviously, I am kind of in love with one of them, but whatever. Like, I don't feel that way about all of them. Some of them I don't know that well. We have a lot of new people that have come in the last couple months, so I don't know everybody that well. But the thing is at the end of the day, I don't care. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. I just don't care. Like, I'm going to come home and I'm going to live my life. Whatever that means for me, right? Like, I don't care where he goes after he gets... I mean, I might be like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" I don't really care. I'm not going to remember. Anywho. And then I was talking to one of my other friends in there. He's an older gentleman in his 60s. He had it out with the same guy yesterday. Except I think there was a little, like, on both their parts, kind of ridiculous. But I told him what happened, and he's like, oh my God, that guy. He's like, I'm never talking to him again. He takes everything out of context. He does. He really does. He really does. And he does it to suit his own purposes so that he always looks like he's being wronged, like he's the victim. Who does that? Like, explain to me who wants to be a victim. Who wants to be a victim? Apparently, a 30-year-old man does. I can't with these people. All right, we've got 6 on the table, 2 major. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. And I'm going to be quiet because it's been like 10 minutes. We got 8 on the table, 3 major. Flip that over. Okay. 8 on the table, 3 major. No reverse. 1 more shuffle. 1 more shuffle. I've bitched about it for 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop. Okay, we got 9 with bottom of the deck, 3 majors, no reverse. Interesting. This is pretty easy peasy read. Who is this person? Bottom of the deck is Temperance. Didn't we have that as the bottom of the deck yesterday? Or was it the day before? No, it was yesterday because I don't do readings on Sunday. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups, the Death card. Somebody is transitioning away from like a toxic lifestyle or something. Transitioning away from something. Because they're awakening with this Ace of Cups. They're like enlightenment, something. Inner peace. Maybe somebody's like upgrading. I don't like using that term. Ooh. Oh. Remember yesterday when the reading was, look at this. Yesterday when the reading was about somebody going in the wrong direction on purpose, like they knew that like a person or a situation was like their purpose, like they're supposed to be with that person, supposed to be in that situation, and they're like deliberately like digging in their heels. Remember I was talking about that? We got the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, the Chariot, 10 of Cups, and 10 of Swords. It's a lot of 10 energy there. It's a lot of... Because now this almost gives the energy of, okay, this person realizes, like, I'm supposed to be with this person, or I'm supposed to be at this job, or I'm supposed to be hanging out with this friend. And now they want to go towards it with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, with the Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles. Like, they realize where they need to go. They're, okay, like, you want me to go here? Okay, God, like, I'm going to go there. But with the Devil and the 10 of Swords, it's like, now they're not welcome there? Or now it's almost like they put off that negative energy of like, oh no, that's not for me. And now whatever it is that they're supposed to go towards, it's almost like now they have to fight twice as hard for it. So like if it's a person, if it's like a soulmate, like I was talking about yesterday, whoever that soulmate is, like now that person is like, oh, now you want me? Now you got to work for it. Listen, being the person that has been thrown over before for other people and then had them come back around and be like, oh, well, I made a mistake. You bet your fucking ass I'm going to make you work for it. Like the guy that I was with in 2023 that I broke up with because I was pretty sure he was seeing someone else, and he was, right? I mean, you don't just get into a relationship a month after I break up with you unless you were already seeing them, okay? Let's just say that right there. And the fact that he swung back around this February and I talked to him till like the beginning of April, and he thought he was going to make me cave, that I was just going to sleep with him and be his side piece. You know, we may have been friends with benefits in 2023, but I did not realize until like that last month and a half, like, oh, maybe I'm the side piece. I didn't realize that. And when I did realize it, that's when I started moving away from him. Because I broke up with him at the beginning of July. I was already moving away from him like in the middle of May. Like I literally only saw him twice between May and June. Broke up with him at the beginning of July. And he was in a relationship by the beginning of August, from what I saw on his Facebook. Then he swings back around thinking what? I'm like, I know you're in a relationship. Why? And I literally tell you we can be friends, nothing else. But you think you're going to break me psychologically. Like he wasn't offering me anything. You know what I mean? He wasn't offering, to break up with the girlfriend. Like, let's really try this time. Like, I think you're the one. Like, literally none of that energy. So when I tell you that if somebody else swings back around from the past, I literally will tell them to their face, you're going to have to work really fucking hard to get this. Because I'm so tired of that energy. Like, first off, you don't get to come back around and say you were the one that got away. You should have known that to begin with. And like this energy, like yesterday, they knew they were going in the wrong direction. They knew. And now it's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Let me turn back around and go where I was supposed to go. But they're met with a wall. Like literally somebody putting up boundaries and saying, wait. You think you're going to come back here? You think you're just going to waltz back in? Whether this is a relationship, a job, a family member, a friend, whatever. Like, oh, you just think you're going to come back here? And I'll say what I said yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. What is meant for us will never leave us. So even the guy that swung back around for me in February, if we're meant to be together, he'll swing back around again. And this time with a straight ass offer. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's. And even if he did, like, do I really want? I don't really want that. Do I want that? I don't want that. All right, we got 9 cards with bottom of the deck. We've got 6 of Wands. This is a little different today. This is a little more peaceful. We got Justice. Okay, I don't really say that, but a little less ragged energy. I think I've said ragged, like, a lot of readers say, like, oh, they're ragged energy. I'm not laughing at what they're saying. I'm laughing that I heard it. 3 of Pentacles, because it's not really my lingo. It might be my friend texting me. We got 2 of Cups. We've got the Magician. We've got Six of Pentacles. Some good energy here. Last Judgment. I like Last Judgment. I like Judgment card. But that's just me personally. That's just because I self-evaluate everything. As a Gemini Virgo, I literally look at everything. I can't help it. And especially myself. Like if I can fix myself, I want to fix myself. I want to better myself. We got King of Cups. I'm not saying I don't repeat mistakes. I do. I'm human. I'm just saying I try. I try. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter. So this is really just someone's justice, someone's karma, dharma, if you will. I just call it karma. You can call it whatever you want. Karma, dharma to karma. I don't know when they came up with dharma. Has that always been a thing? Because I feel like it hasn't. I feel like you have good karma and you have bad karma. I just call it karma. I don't know. That's just me. And for some reason, whenever I hear Dharma, I think of the Dharma Initiative from Lost, the show Lost. So I don't really like saying Dharma. I don't know. It always makes me feel weird. Like the smoke monster is gonna like jump out and attack me or something. That's real, by the way. I feel like that's a real thing. So someone's karma is some type of union, whether with the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, whether that's an actual union with another person, or if it's like a job, if it's, I mean, it can literally be anything. A friendship, a relationship with a family member. It could be really like you buying a pet and getting a pet, and loving your pet. I mean, like, think about it. Like, Three of Pentacles, Rob Barthelman put on their collaboration. I collab with my cats all the time, unfortunately. I mean, they live here. Take how it resonates for you, because I mean, it does not have to be, two people coming together. It could be anything. Either this is something that you manifested for, someone manifested for, or God, your angels, your ancestors, they manifested it for you. And like I said, the Six of Pentacles, the Last Judgment, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, it's all good energy, in my opinion. So like, whatever this union is, coupling, marriage, situation, however you want to refer to that, I just heard reciprocity. So it's going to be like, it's going to be like equal give and take. So like, if it's a job for you, like, you're going to put your all into it. You're going to give it 150%, and they're going to pay you likewise, right? Like, you'll see raises, you'll see bonuses, employee of the month, appreciation, lunches, things like that. Like, you will feel wanted there. You will feel like you're appreciated. If it's a relationship, same thing. Like, as much energy as you put into it, you're going to get back from another person. And I was just saying the Judgment card, right? Last Judgment. Judgment card. And I like that card because I look at myself a lot. If this is a relationship, that person is going to do likewise. And maybe if it's a relationship and you're like that, you're going to teach them to be like that. Or if you're not like that and they're like that, they're going to teach you to be like that. Like you're going to rub off on each other. If this is some type of job, like if this is you buying a pet and having a pet for the first time, right? Like you're going to be like, oh, am I giving it the right amount of water? Does it have enough food for the day? What about when I go to work? Is it going to know to pee in the litter box? Is it going to know to go on their little piddle pad in the cage, you know? But it's good. It's good. It's good energy. It's not like a judgment energy where like you're putting yourself down or you're putting a situation down or you're putting another person down or you're bitching at the dog. That's not what it is. It's a very clean, very oh, how do I say that? How do I say that? Very mm, it's almost like asking yourself questions and knowing the answer. Like I keep hearing the word precise, precise, precise. Like someone's gonna ask themselves questions, like judge themselves, like what about this? What about that? But overall, you're gonna go with like your instinct. You're gonna go with your gut. That's what it is. You're gonna go with your intuition. You're gonna go with your gut, and it's gonna pay off for you because whatever this is, however it resonates for you, you go with your instinct. You go with your intuition. You go with your gut. You cannot go wrong. Let's just be honest. You cannot go wrong. Again, if this is a relationship, we're looking at reciprocity. Rob Barthelman put balanced heart, reliability there on the King of Pentacles, King of Cups. If you weren't already a balanced person, this person is going to make you balanced. This animal, this pet, is going to be like the love of your life, right? Like a little tiny little furry soulmate. You know, that's how I feel about my cats. I love my cats. If this is two people, again, it's like the energy of two people coming into this relationship. And I always, what have I been saying lately? I don't want no 50-50. I want 100-100. This is like you and somebody else getting into a relationship and you both give 150. Like you're giving it everything and they're giving it everything. Like if this is a job, like this is something that is fulfilling for you. This is something you enjoy doing. This is if you go to work 10, 12 hours a day, like when you come home, you are happy to have spent those 12 hours at work, you know? I got to be honest, like I know sometimes I bitch about my job and I bitch about the people I work with and stuff, but overall, like I pretty much go to work every day and I'm happy to go there and I'm happy to come home, you know? Like I usually don't have a problem with my job. I'm usually pretty sometimes I get thrown off like when we have new people in the department or like if they send me to the other department, I'm like, okay, like what the but at the end of the day, I always adjust and I'm always happy. I'm always happy about it at the end of the day, you know? And maybe that's just because I get to come home. I don't know. I also think lately a lot exercising, doing my yoga, exposing myself to the elements. I was gonna say to the sun. Um, I'm just happier. More endorphins, I guess. I'm just happier. Like I don't like the only thing that would make me upset about having to go to work at this point is just the fact that if it's sunny out, I miss sun time. I miss yoga time. I miss suntanning time, time for myself, meditation, that kind of thing. Otherwise, lately, I've really enjoyed going to work. Even with, if you subscribe, even with the BS with the guy I had the thing for, like even with that in the background, like I still have been enjoying going to work. There's not a day that I've gone to work where I was like, "Ugh, I gotta go home. Like I can't even stand to be here." If somebody, yeah, somebody is gonna feel the same about a job situation. Very rewarding, fulfilling for sure. And the thing is, with the King of Pentacles, it says reliability on the card, right? If this is a job situation, not only not only are you going to find stability at work, like this can be a long-lasting career for you if you want it, but they're going to find you stable. They're going to find you reliable. Again, like if you put in that positive energy, like somebody is really going to be loved at their job. Like somebody is really going to be, like a company is going to be grateful to have you. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I don't under mm, mm. I get notifications for Facebook. I don't know why I get notifications for Facebook. I don't want them. I never signed up for them, but now I get them. And people keep liking my profile photo that's on there, that's been on there since the beginning of the year. And it's like they're all re-liking it or something. I don't know. Like I felt like we already did this like 6 months, like 8 months ago. Now everybody's liking it. Did I miss something? If this is a couple situation, again, it's very positive energy. It gives, like I said, it gives the energy of like two people giving like 150%. It's just very rewarding. That equal give and take. Because I'm just gonna be honest. Like the best relationship I ever had was with my ex-husband, and even that was not the best relationship. Do you know what I mean? Like that was not equal give and take. Don't get me wrong. Like I've said before, I love him. I'm always gonna love him. I'm always gonna want the best for him. I would like to be in his life for the rest of our lives, right? But when I look back and I think about that marriage, that union, there was no equal give and take there. There was no equal give and take. And I even sometimes I hate to talk about it just because I feel like I'm picking on man or men in general, right? Or the ex-husband. But seriously, like I seriously can honestly say, like I have never been in a relationship where I got equal give and take. I've never been in a relationship where I was pampered, like I was the pampered pet. I've never been in a relationship where I didn't go out to dinner with somebody and I didn't have to worry about paying the check. Like seriously. Like I've never had, no, no, never been taken care of. Never been pampered. I think I told you guys before, even the ex-husband, I could probably count on one hand the number of gifts I got the whole time we were together. We were together 11 years. I'm just saying. And don't get me wrong, being in that relationship and being able to take accountability and looking back on it and all that jazz, like, I mean, that's my own fault in some respect because it was there and I chose to overlook it and I chose to keep going. In 2022, I was finally fed up. I was just like, I was at the end of my rope. And I told him I was at the end of my rope. And I think he thought he was changing, but he was not changing. And people, like I've said before, people don't change for other people, they change for themselves. Sometimes for their kids, right? But yeah. People don't change for other people. And you can't make somebody change, you know? And I just had that epiphany moment where, like, I can't make you change. And if you don't want to change, you shouldn't have to change. If this is who you like to be, then this is who you like to be. But I no longer want to be with a person like that, you know? This is not going to be that. This is going to be like a relationship on a whole nother level. Seriously. It's like, I can't believe I'm saying this with the Six of Wands. It's like somebody wins the lotto. All right. Again, take how it resonates for you. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.